video for my reflection video for the Training and Motivational Development class that I have been taking. This has been a good month for me. I enjoyed the class. The pace of it was a little different than the other classes. Although I found it very enriching, I did not find it as demanding as the other classes had been, and I appreciated that. I felt like there was more freedom to be me in this class, and that was welcomed because I went back to school. I'm a teacher, and school started about the same time that this class started, so the nature of this class and my added responsibilities of going back to school were welcomed. I learned a lot from this class, mostly how to use iMovie and ScreenFlow. I had avoided using iMovie in the last class. It was one of our ways to submit our projects, but I had avoided it because it seemed like hard to learn, even though I knew I would have to eventually, and I wanted to, but I just avoided it. But this class we had to, and I did that, and it wasn't as hard as I thought it was, and it's very cool, and I'm going to be using it more. I have a lot of videos that I have taken in the classroom in the past 20 years, well, 20 maybe 12 years, and I always knew that there'd be a way to compile them into a movie or a project or something, but I didn't have the equipment or the software, and now I do. Thank you, Full Sail. So I'm looking forward to using iMovie when I have some time to document, archive some of the movies from the past 12 years in my classroom. Some are weird, which are really entertaining. I learned a lot about my team as well, because our team interaction. The past two classes I've been kind of like a team leader, and I've done a lot of work and research for the projects, the final projects for the other two classes, and they were really good, and we got good grades. And I would always put a lot of work into it with one or two other people that were on my team. They would put a lot of work in too, but there'd be 5 or 6 people on the team, but only 1 or 2 or 3 people would work really hard, and the other ones would do what they were told. Well, my power cord quit during this class. It just stopped working, and it was the beginning of the week that the final project was due. So I was not able to put in as much effort and have as much control over the final product as I wanted to, and in the end it turned out fine because we got a really good grade, or at least I did, and it was a cool product. I was really proud of the people who stepped up, and Wayne and I think TC. I don't know, I had no power cord, so I barely got my stuff done and on time, but I did. And it was difficult for me to not be in control. So, but it was good though, because it still worked out. And that was learning to let go, I guess, can be a lesson in itself. I don't know if I can do it all the time though, because I'm kind of a control freak, according to my children and my significant other and my mother and everybody who knows me. And I'm like, well, that's what I am. But I try to be nice about it. But anyway, I appreciate my team because they came through, and I realized how important it is to communicate. The expectations for the team were not the same as they had been in the past. We didn't have to do individual evaluations on each other, and we didn't have to have a document saying what all our information was. And looking back on it now, it might have been handy to have a document with everybody's information on it, and I think I did start to create one, but since it wasn't required, I didn't spend a lot of time on it. And now I know that you got to do those things even if the teacher doesn't require them, because had we had everyone's information, then maybe some of the communication problems could have been avoided. But, I don't know. So that's what I learned, and I enjoyed the class, and I hope that, I don't know anything at all about our next class. I'm looking forward to it and working with everyone. So those were the lessons I learned.